I've been farming here in Guyana approximately 2 years now, but I've been farming also in Venezuela for a long time. In Venezuela, I used to plant mostly cash crop, tomato, bell pepper, sweet pepper, shallot, celery, apio España.
Upon returning to Guyana, one of Audley Hackett's attempts at farming was marred by a fraud incident after renting land in farm.
The land just before I come here in farm back down, that was my experience. I lose over $500,000.
Despite this and other setbacks, he has persevered, finding peace in farming.
You find that the person who plant the soil, who till the soil, right, is the person who does obviously live more healthy and does live at a more peace. You understand? I mean, they mightn't be rich and all these things, but when you live out in this country area, you don't really do the hustle, the bustle, you don't really find the hostility. Like for example, if you go to Georgetown and you just walk next to a man, you don't really eat off your head, but in these areas you don't find that.
Hackett takes pride in doing all the work himself and said he manages fairly well.
I don't use tractor here, right? I don't use tractor. I basically use a tiller, or most time I use a hoe. I farm sweet potato, passion fruit, plantain, cassava, and I'm now going into some papa and corilla.
However, he faces challenges due to weather fluctuations and pest infestations.
The greatest challenge I face is, like for example, the rainfall. We got this road is about 1.5 miles to walk out. When the rainfall, the whole place is soft and muddy and sappy that you have to put these things on your shoulder, fetch it all the distance out because we ain't got no proper road, right? If we had all-weather road, it would be far better. And then, for example, a man come to me and say, hey, Audley, I want a bag of cassava. A bag of cassava, okay, no problem. I can give you 4,000 for the bag of cassava. Then when you see the rainfall, you got to fetch it from your shoulder from 8 till a day. Say, man, what happened? Collect it the next day. You know, there's a challenge. You understand what you're saying? And also, we had a long dry season, right? The conservancy, the back there, does the conservancy, the back there, conservancy, the dry, that the government, right, and God bless the government, was pumping water from Warrior Creek over into the conservancy. And the water was a bit salted, but we had to make do with it, right? But the conservancy was dry. And all of my tomato and sweet pepper that was in front, they all dried out, you know. And for start back planting again without no money was tough. I thought I'd get some help from Nari or some way, but you know, to no avail. We don't really experience theft or so here in terms of crop loss, but we experience like if we get too much flooding, right, we find that the flooding could destroy your crop, or the too much dry, we find the drought also could destroy your crop, right? We got a caterpillar infestation, right, and the caterpillar basically eat off all the leaf from the cassava plant, and does basically stun the plant, stun the growth of the cassava, and I ain't experienced it yet, but plenty people don't see it. When you rip the cassava now, the cassava does be hard and don't boil. So I know we might get plowed on all the going to be losses. If the cassava is boiling, it will make sense.
Despite these struggles, Hackett has received support from the Sustainable Agriculture in the Caribbean (SAC) project, which is being implemented by the World University Service of Canada (WUS Caribbean) and the National Agriculture Research and Extension Institute (NARI), helping him to boost production and overcome obstacles.
WUS Caribbean, right, has been doing a very good job for us. For example, normally when people come or they got this program or so, normally it's got a lot of promises, you know. But WUS, when we tell them about our soil testing, for example, this passion fruit is how they're looking. This passion fruit, the pH for the soil was very low. Normally when the NARI come and do a soil test, you have to wait a whole year or so before you get any results, if you get any result. But with WUS now, when we went and we explained this to WUS buy the soil testing kit and they donate it to NARI. And NARI could have come and give you a reading, and you could, on the spot, you could see exactly what's wrong with the soil. The pH is 5.2, the minute low, it's supposed to be 5.5 going to 6.5. You could see exactly so you could have treated so the passion fruit could catch back itself. What NARI showed me concerning the passion fruit is that just let two vines run up, like how these two vines run up here, you send one to either side, right? And then you just wrap it around this wire, as you see, and then does the bearing vine alone, the bearing shoot, like this is a cigar flower on it, let this come hanging down. So what's gonna happen, all these here is bearing shoots, all this is gonna start hanging down here, so, like this. So just this bearing shoot, gonna be bearing at the bottom here coming down. It'll be like a curtain. And instead of you got this big set of bush running in the top here, we ain't got a big set of bush. Because this is buck production. If you see the plant showing out new shoots now, watch. You know, so we can start, hopefully that are supposed to get a bountiful harvest.